Hi, Happy Hoarder here, and I'm participating in JayDolls and Dolls Rescue Dolls Gone Goth Thunderstorm. Thank you, Marna and Jay, for hosting this wonderful collaboration. I so enjoy your challenges, and here I am participating again in another one by creating a one-of-a-kind doll repainted from an ELSA doll. So my first idea was to take the head off an Aurora and put it on a Cinderella doll who had a messed up nose, because I really love the body. But then I found this Elsa doll in my dolls, and she just needed a repaint. I loved her kind of weird color skin, and Elsa was the perfect candidate to go from an ice queen to a storm queen. Let's see how this turns out. So I did the usual, using acetone. Now I do take a large container of acetone and pour it into a smaller bottle in my studio. And I was cleaning her up. She has the prettiest hands, by the way. I was just showing those off. And cleaning up her entire body and ridding it of paint. And I also sanded down her little panty line that she had. And I had the hardest time getting all the blue off of her rubber legs from her underwear. Another challenge. Anyway, suck in the head. I know a lot of people like to put these in their videos, and I figured everybody knew how to do this by now.
CD, y'all are, but I'm having the hardest time getting all that hair out. And it's like I'm getting some of it, but it's hard to get all that hair out. Hemostats are awesome. They really got in there and got the rest of that hair out.
I did add some hair, but I was having a little trouble videoing at the same time. And I am doing her face up during a live stream, and I have included a link to that video in the description below. And after I finished her face and I kind of drew her chest and did some work on her hands, I did go back and do some rooting on her hair. Now she has a combination of wefts and I did some rerooting. But I went through about maybe a dozen needles doing that hair. Her dress was the most fun to make because all I did was cut random strips of tulle ribbon, and I put an elastic around her waist, and I kind of created this bodysuit for her and then put the elastic around the waist. And then I just added strips of the tulle to it, layering the black and this white that has like a shimmer in it, has some glitter. Yes, there's micro glitter all over my house now. So I think it was perfect. I actually pulled some white, but the glitter definitely worked. So I pulled the white part off and just kept the glitter and the black. I like the black as like an overlay because it just kind of looks kind of cloudy that way, kind of, this is what she's supposed to look like, a big rain cloud. So I'm really excited about her. She was so much fun to make. I will tell you, this is probably my least stressful doll I've ever made. The only thing that happened was I cannot find my clear sealer that I put on their eyes. And when I find that, I'll add that to her. But right now, she's looking pretty cool with her just flat eyes. She will look better with the gloss, though. I do want to point out she's 100% thrifted, except for the eyelashes. And I guess some of our products, but her hair and her dress and of course the doll were all thrifted. The hair is actually hair extensions, and the lots of the silver that I used came from an old witch's hat that I also thrifted that had like hair on it. It was really kind of creepy. So I love the tulle, and that you can have some fun with it. I kind of stretched it at the bottom to give it this really swirly look, and you can also crunch it up, and you'll see that later in the video to where it looks more poofier. So loving the tulle dress. I put this together in my head, and I have to say I could have added a million more of these pieces and still had a blast with it, but less is more in this case. She's just a lot of fun. I encourage you to try it. It's just a joy. And the funniest thing about this, she looks so much like my husband's cousin, like second cousin. Her name is Lauren, and I sent Lauren a picture of her, and I said, send me a picture of you making this face. But for now, meet Tempest. you for watching, and be sure you check out all the participants in the hashtag Goth Thunderstorm. Bye!